And welcome guys, this is Ashutosh, your host, and I welcome you all in this new video tutorial session of a virtual lab. So today guys, I have presented over here. You can simply open up this window by typing virtual lab, developed by Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati. And today we will see the magnetic field behavior in single coil. This is the simulation diagram of the magnetic behavior of single coil, then the magnetic behavior in the two coils, and the magnetic behavior in three coils. So we will study and we will analyze what happens when supply is given to the windings or coils. Okay, so what you can do, just simply type virtual lab, then this window will open up. Then you have to select electrical machines IITG lab developed by IIT Guwahati, and you have to click on this. So this will open up. Okay, so we will today discuss what is actually pulsating magnetic field and what is rotating magnetic field. Okay, also we will see by using this simulation. Okay, by using this application, we will understand what is pulsating and what is rotating magnetic field. Okay, so first of all we will go through our PPT. So here you can see what is pulsating magnetic field. The question arises: pulsating magnetic field is produced when the stator winding of single phase induction motor is energized by a single phase supply, guys. And the word pulsating means that the field builds up in one direction, falls to zero, and then builds up in the opposite direction. Okay, this is the video. You can see what is pulsating magnetic field, and this is related to single phase winding. So when single phase winding is provided with single phase supply, then pulsating magnetic field is created. Okay, that is called pulsating magnetic field or alternate magnetic field, not the rotating magnetic field. Here you can see the voltage at phase A and flux is pulsating. This is the vector formation. The phasor formation is shown. The pulsating field change in magnitude, you can see over here. You can again see the change in magnitude taking place at the same axis. Okay, at the same axis. So it is called pulsating magnetic field, and this is tilted at shifted 120 degrees. Okay, same phenomena is occurring. The flux at phase C changeable in magnitude, shifted by 120 degree. Again, and this is third phase. Okay, there are three phase R, Y, B, and this one in the next phase. So pulsating field is there. Okay, and now this is when three phases are there, then rotating magnetic field is developed. Okay, so in case of single phase, you can see here, this is rotating magnetic field. When three phases are there, the resultant is rotating. And second question arises: what is a rotating magnetic field? Okay, so guys, when three phases are associated and they are displaced, mechanically displaced at 120 degree phase shift apart, then a rotating magnetic field is developed. So what happens? These are the three phase, you already know, R, Y, B, and these are the three coils placed, mechanically placed, and at 120 degree apart. And now what happens? You can define a rotating magnetic field is magnetic field which rotates in space about some point or axis. The north and south poles continuously rotates with a specific speed called synchronous speed, and that is given by ns rpm 120 f1 by p, and where rotation changes direction at a constant angular rate but the amount of flux remains constant. And what happens guys, the time angle displacement between the current, okay, phase shift means phase shift between currents, and the space angle displacement between the windings axis must be equal. Okay, so this is called rotating magnetic field. You can see here, rotating magnetic field is always produced whenever there are three phases are associated and three phases are apart 120-degree phase displacement. Okay, and you can see the waveform of polyphase supply. This is the waveform of polyphase supply produced. Okay, of this, and we will move to our third simulation diagram where three coils are placed, okay, at different angles. We can change the coil positions from here. This is the coil positions knob, and this is the phase shift knob between first and second phase, and this is the phase shift knob between first and third phase. So what happens guys, here we will go to our PPT. Here you can see very important point, how rotating field is produced. The condition is this. You can see what are the condition for generation of rotating magnetic field. So when a balanced polyphase current flows in the balanced polyphase winding like this, R, this is the R phase, this is Y phase, and this is B phase, and all the three windings or all the three phases are displaced at 120-degree apart. Okay, this is the necessary condition for generation of rotating field. Okay, the time angle displacement between the current and space angle displacement between the winding axis must be equal. That should be equal, and this is the important condition for generation of rotating magnetic field. The three phases, these are the three phases. Okay, one is red, one is in green, and one in blue, and this is the terminals of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, from where you can connect these three coils from the supply. This is the neutral, and this is the frequency channel. From here you can increase or decrease the frequency, and this is the current channel I1, I2, I3. This is coil positions, phase shift. You can create phase shift. Okay, change the angle between one and second phase and one and third phase. So now you start connecting the connections. Okay, the circuit diagram. Okay, so connect this one, the second phase, and then third phase. Okay, sorry, you can reset it, remove all wires. You can again connect one, phase number second and phase number third. Then neutral will be formed. This is the neutral, and you can connect the oscilloscope channel from here to here, second channel, and you can check this channel 1, channel 2. Okay, now you can see, okay, increase the current I1. Okay, you have to check the connection, right connection. Okay, then supply, you have to switch on the supply. Okay, so increase the current I1, I2, and I3. Okay, you can see, okay, this is the frequency is 10, F1 is 10, F2 is 10, and F3 is 10 Hertz. And current, the amount of current is 10 ampere in first phase. Okay, in red, blue, and green you can see. Okay, this is the vector formation, and this is the magnetic lines of force. Okay, and the magnetic poles you can see are created like this, and this is currently it is static field, pulsating field. It is not rotating, but you can produce rotating field, okay, by changing coil positions. Okay, first change the coil positions. Okay, change the coil positions, so it is changing. Okay, the direction, you can change the coil positions like this. And also with this coil positions, you have to change the phase shift between first and second phase and first and third phase. So keep the 120-degree angle between first and second, and between first and third keep 240-degree angle. So now you can see this is called rotating magnetic field. Okay, because you know what is rotating magnetic field, because whenever the three phases are at 120-degree, here you can see RYB at 120-degree, then rotating magnetic field can be produced. So this is now the poles are rotating. Okay, poles are rotating. So this is called rotating magnetic field, and this is the black one is the resultant vector. Okay, and it is rotating. So you can produce rotating magnetic field by changing the coil positions, and if you change or alter the coil positions, there will be some change in the behavior of magnetic field. Okay, you can change like this, you can see the change. Okay, you can see the change in magnetic behavior. Okay, so this is the position, and also you can see by changing the phase shift. Okay, you can see, and if you alter, okay, this is the reverse direction. You have changed the angle phase shift between first and third 120-degree and between first and second 240-degree. So the direction of magnetic field is reversed. Okay, you can also reverse, change this between phase shift between 1 and second keep 120-degree and between 1 and third 240-degree. So see this, the direction of rotating field is changed. It becomes, you can see this is the anti-clockwise. This is the anti-clockwise, and when you, okay, 120-degree now. Okay, this is anti-clockwise, and when you keep the phase shift 240-degree between first and second and between 1 and third 120-degree, then you can see the direction of rotating magnetic field is changed and it becomes clockwise. You can see, guys, this is the vector formation. Resultant vector is black. So guys, that's it for today, and you can also simulate in virtual lab, and we will meet in our new video tutorial session very soon. Till then, goodbye.